Now we will review the render frames. We have obtained and go through the stages of improving our render. Now, here is our first frame. Our first frame is a render we took using the dip of field technique. The background is blurry, while the front is captured clearly in this render. In this render, we have a really nice angle. Up to this point, there are no issues. In the second render, we have a frame that shows the overall scene. There are no issues here either. However, look at our third render. Here, spots have formed, friends. The reason for these spots is insufficient light. When the light is insufficient, especially when the light falls on this area, there may be problems with calculations. That's why there has been a problem in this part, and I will show you how to make the necessary adjustments and updates. I am here for you, friends. Look, there's a little bit here too, but it's not bad here. It's nice here. So since it's close to the entrance in terms of angle, a nice image has emerged here. So, how can we solve this problem? To solve this problem, friends, I have increased the variety of lighting. How did I increase it? Look, I added one aerial light from here. I added one here, and I added one here as well, friends. The aerial light has a value of 300 lumen. It's at a value of 6500K. And enable shadow. I supported it with 3 lights from here. To work, I supported it from the upper ceiling. Friends, and at the same time, look, I added 1 light intensity coming from the diagonal here as well. I have supported this area with lights, continuing from here. And as a result of my support, as you can see at the end, I ended up with a clean image like this. Friends, I supported this with auxiliary lights from both above and the entrance. At the same time, we can increase the intensity value here, meaning the HDR value. If you press the render button, you'll see the HDR value is at 3, and along with the supporting lights, friends, I got a clean image, a clean render, and the blemishes here have decreased to a minimum. Of course, we can provide more supporting lights, and this could be beneficial for us. As you can see, the render I normally obtained has no blemishes in hike render. I ended up with a cleaner image, friends. Of course, when you take the render, instead of a value of 256, use 512. When you increase to values like 1024, you'll get better renders, but always use supporting lights. Just be mindful of the amount you use. Always just right. So you can use a lot of light, but it shouldn't be excessive. You can also use lights that fold diagonally from here to this area. So you don't necessarily have to use lights like the ones I've used here. You can use different lights. For example, look, my light source here is pointing downwards. It doesn't have to be that this light source is pointing downwards. It can also look towards the car. It can turn towards the car. Look, by rotating it like this from here, its angle can be adjusted a bit towards this direction, friends. So you can adjust the width and size of these and create multiple. You can use a light source